it.
So,
Wowzers.
we're at the end of 2021. What a year it's been.
Oh goodness, Carrie, this has been just unbelievable. All our friends, all of our family that supported us in this. This award it's going to transform our whole
I just can't even
lives.
believe it.
Wow.
What are you guys talking about?
You didn't hear
Are
about
we
our
at the
award?
Emmys? I thought we were at the Emmys.
Good
Didn't
one,
you?
you got her, babe. I'm like, what am I doing?
Or wait, are we at the Grammys? I thought we were nominated for something big.
No,
That's why we're here, right?
No, your award is that you survived.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
We have bragging rights.
Yeah,
We made
congratulations.
it.
Okay,
That's
thank you.
great.
Thank you.
You have won some awards this year. So let's
I
start with
know.
that. What awards have you won in 2021? Just do a
gosh.
quick list of them.
We won the award for the best team in
Ever.
small business history.
Yes.
And who gave you that award?
Our team
our
did.
team did.
Because that's our trophy, is they're just amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
So-
So you won something at State Fair?
We did.
It was a best of award.
Best of award. There's like 1,000 vendors, and we got one of the 12.
Good.
Which was
and
pretty cool.
what else? Did you win an award at
Um,
Ann Arbor?
No, not at
Stone
Stone
Arch.
Arch.
Okay.
We won Best of Wood, which was cool. And then Invitational
We would have never
Award.
guessed.
Yeah. Invitational Award at the Madison. Did I miss a pun?
Right over your head.
Right
We would
over
have
your
never
head.
guessed.
Would.
Oh,
I've never guessed.
The best of wood.
Would have never. I'm sorry.
It's, yeah.
Okay.
It's the end of the year. We're all tired.
Yeah.
Okay. From each of you, real quick, in one or two sentences,
Okay.
favorite memory of 2021 in your business?
Okay. I would have to say watching our team pull off the state fair. Even though it honestly, in the end of it, it didn't meet our goals and our expectations, but we blew out of the water our presentation and what we brought. What we brought to the state fair was amazing, and our team did an amazing job. So that was my highlight by far.
Nathaniel, what about you?
That was gonna be mine.
Oh,
Can we like the same thing?
well, we usually do.
Okay, I'm gonna come up. Oh, yeah, that was really amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, and so it's a
many people
reminder
are
that
excited about it.
it's not always about like the end goal,
Mhm.
honestly, because we work so hard and we accomplish so much as a team that, and honestly, we were actually kind of disappointed, to be quite honest, with the like financial numbers, but super stoked about
Mhm.
how we pulled together and made it happen.
And the collateral publicity and everything else
Oh,
after
yeah.
the state fair, you know, it was a huge feat for us, but just like the things that have happened from the connections we've made from the state fair are
Stay tuned for that.
absolutely awesome.
2021 teaser, 2022
Things
teaser.
that people that we would have never thought we met at the state fair.
Oh, yes, that's
Let's just
true.
put it that way.
Okay, all right.
So many opportunities have presented
Put a
themselves.
little hook out there to
Mhm.
keep people
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from State Fair,
Yeah.
what was your biggest challenge as small business
Oh,
owners
gosh.
this year?
It would, well,
I would have to say this building right here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And it was actually, we were actually getting ready for the state fair. And we actually got shut down. We had to work in a parking lot for our prep for the state fair and during the state fair. And that was I would have to say that was probably the most stressful time in our business yet.
Yep.
How do you guys as a couple get through those challenging times when you're just so frustrated, so overwhelmed? What do you guys do as a couple to push past that and just keep moving forward?
Yeah.
Is this where we cry, Oprah?
She's so good at what she does. I think it's her goal
You're
at
gonna
the
have to
end
talk,
of this.
'cause
She's
I'm gonna
gonna
cry.
get tears.
Okay, you talk.
He is really teary, honestly.
No, I'm
Just,
not.
Oh.
yeah, we just want some good, there's a lot of small business owners out there, and life and the challenge of a small business can be really overwhelming.
Yeah.
So this is your moment to encourage other small business owners out there. How do you push through the tough times?
Yeah.
We have a really strong faith.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing. We have a God that's absolutely amazing, and we barrel through into things because we've got that faith, and we know that if we jump into it and it's the right thing, if we're going the right direction, then it'll work out.
Yeah.
And we really go almost, well, lots of times blindly, because we
Totally.
have such a strong faith that we know if we're going the right direction, it'll work out.
Yeah.
And we've got an amazing relationship too.
Yeah. And I think we always too were people who realize that like all these bumps in the road and they're just really important steps in the journey also. So, and we realize that all of the failures that we've had as business owners and even as a couple, they're all part of this bigger, beautiful story and plan. And just not to give up and just to keep taking risks and putting yourself out there. Because even if you bomb, the journey and the joy of taking the risk and putting yourself out there far outweighs that. So,
And knowing that you did it.
yeah.
So to the outside world, it feels like everything you guys do turns into a raging success. Was there anything that you produced, created this year that kind of felt like a bomb to you?
There definitely, I think, were some collection launches that weren't received the way that we were hoping they would be. Like, you know, you launch something at 7 p.m. on a Thursday and then it's like crickets, you know, like, and you'll get just these little orders pouring in. So we definitely launched a few collections that weren't as popular and didn't sell out in a day or a half hour, for sure. Can you think of anything else?
Yeah, we actually had some really, we thought that they were really tangible goals this year, launching. We were gonna move our store over to this building. Our plan was to open June 1st. To this date, so we turned in our application for a building permit on, it was either May 6th or May 4th. It was the day before or after your birthday.
Yeah.
And that's May 5th. And
Cinco de
it is
Mayo.
December, what's the date today? December 20th. And we still don't have a building permit. So that was, I don't know if we call it a fail, but we had a really lofty goal, I guess. We didn't think it was lofty. We also thought that this year that we'd have our gallery open. We were gonna put an addition on the second floor of our gallery, have weddings in there, multi-person gatherings. We actually, in April, we booked a wedding. We're like, well, certainly by December 8th or whatever it was, certainly we'll be out of there by then. No, we actually had to move our whole entire store out for the day. But that was awesome because we had people come shop in our workshop. So yeah, so this building wasn't a fail, but we had a lot higher goal than what really came about.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of your goals. Starting in 2021, you guys had a day where you did a meeting with your entire team and set some goals for the year. So I want to review a few of those goals with you.
Okay.
It's fun to go back. You touched on one, that we were going to move the store over here to the Collective.
Yes.
That has not happened.
No.
No, you can still find us over on Grand Avenue.
Yes.
Okay, another one.
That did not happen.
One of our goals at the store for this year was to have lots of pop-ups. How do you feel about that goal?
Oh my gosh.
We had lots of pop-ups this year.
Like we haven't, that was a huge stride that we took forward. Carrie, you just gotta call out Carrie. Carrie's the one who scheduled all those pop-ups. She's rolling her eyes at us. Yes, that was a huge goal. And we just wanted to give spaces for free to people to pop up. And so that happened this year. It was awesome.
One of your other goals was to start venturing into doing some artwork with your laser, and your big goal for this year was jewelry.
Oh, that's funny. Is that what was on there?
Really? That was a year ago almost.
That's so crazy.
We totally launched the jewelry game.
Yeah.
And that's one of our biggest sellers.
Yeah.
Like for item count, jewelry. People love it.
That's
And you didn't stop at jewelry. So the laser situation started off with one smaller laser,
and here we are. We
bought a bigger
lasers.
laser, and then a month later we're like, this isn't big enough. So our laser game has expanded.
And it's really what made us scale our business this year, honestly.
Mhm.
Like, I'm trying to think of when I launched that modern line. I think it was like February
It was
or
the
March.
Jericho launch.
I don't remember. It was way early. Like, we did the Zenith, was the only kind of like traditional one I think we did. And then we went into the modern world, and that really transformed and opened up a ton of doors for us this year.
And when you moved from your more classic look to the more modern look, that was a pretty vulnerable moment for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. You still feel like a poser a lot of times. I think every artist feels that way, and especially an artist who's never been to any kind of formal training. So I've never done any of that, and so I'm
So
sitting
yes,
here.
you can be an artist and not go to school to be a good artist.
Smack. You can. You sure
Some
can.
of it is just straight up God-given talent, isn't
Yep.
it?
Yes,
It's
for
amazing.
sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
So one of our other goals, this one kind of makes me laugh, is that we were gonna have physical, actual gift cards.
Oh god.
We made some strives towards it, but it
you
just
can see
didn't
my
happen.
really ugly winter Minnesota socks.
The gift card game is still available online, and you get a code, but we don't have a physical gift card yet. At some point, we'll be an adult store, and we can actually
No,
have.
we're not ever going to be an adult store.
No.
No,
We-
this is not
saying
where our
that.
business is going.
We'll be a mature store. So
No. What's the word?
We'll be a store,
we'll be a store. At
I-
some point, we will be a store that has physical gift cards.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. There's these just certain parts of your business you can never figure out, and it's not for lack of trying. You guys, how many hours have we put into this stupid gift card game?
Many.
And we can't figure it out. If anybody's watching, help. Send help.
and in all fairness, we can't figure it out because our platform we use in our store and
Yes.
for online orders are not the same.
They don't
Yes.
mesh well.
We know how to do it, but
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
They don't play well together.
One thing
so
we
we're having
did,
issues.
we did totally meet. I don't know if it was our goal this year.
Was it on the? Is it on the?
SKUs on back of artwork.
Yes.
Like we type in a SKU when something sells, and next year we can go look and we have a report that we know it sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything like what are we?
We're an adult store.
Everything doesn't have to happen right away,
that's true.
and maybe it looks like everything's under control, but simple things like that sometimes you just don't have in play for a couple of years, and that's okay.
Yep.
So social media is a big part of your business. It's
Yes.
really how you got started.
Yes.
Was your commitment to and willingness to work hard at social media.
Yes.
Your social media goal for this year for your Instagram page was 50,000 followers. How are we doing with that?
We're doing good. Thanks, Instagram. 60.5, I think.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
why is that important?
Instagram is great because it just allows us to tell our story moment by moment, which I think, sure, people love what we make, but they're really invested in our company because of who we are and who they see on Instagram. And so it's awesome. We can be who we are, share our lives, and
Yep.
people respond really well. And
Yes, our goal for the gallery space was to add a roof. You touched on that. We also have a big banner out in the front of this building saying that it would be opening summer of 2021. So that kind of leads me to, are there any hints that you can drop for what's coming in 2022?
We want to have our store moved over here.
yeah,
That's a big goal.
yeah.
And we're going to have all of our production here. We're doing some remodeling in the building.
So your goal has always been supporting the artist community in your city and really around the entire country, because within the store you actually support quite a few small businesses. So where are we with the artist collaborative space? Is that still on your list of goals for 2022?
Yeah.
That's a huge goal.
It's like probably high top priority. I mean, we're artists first before everything else, and so we really want to serve that community. And I think one way and a need in our town is spaces for an affordable price. So we really want it to happen.
So we're working at getting our production, our shipping, officing and store kind of in place, and then we'll move up there and work on that.
Yeah, we
We
can.
we actually have interest already. There's artists that are actually just waiting for us to open the space so they can move in.
Yeah.
So Anna, for you as kind of the creative force behind this small business, what do you want to see your art do this next year?
Yeah.
Where do you want to kind of see it move?
Yeah. I would.
Battery powered things that like move the shapes, right?
Yes. I'm trying to even like.
Fathom how that would work.
I actually am. I don't really know. Well, I've always wanted to move more into the space of like designer artist, probably artist/designer, always first. But I'm really excited to explore that and to see how the artwork can be manipulated and changed and used in different contexts this year. So I think that would be a goal of mine. Yeah.
And you've already got steps in place for that.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm signing some papers today.
So what kind of things can we plan on seeing you at this next year? You're going to be at State Fair again.
Yes. Yep. We actually applied for art shows beyond our region, which we have never done before, and we just found out we got into a really great one. I'm not going to say yet where it's at because we have to commit to it, but it may be 19 hours away from us. So if you want to do the math and figure that out. Yeah, so more art fairs. The contemporary art, the modern art is doing really well at art fairs, like to the point of where we're almost selling out. And so that's super exciting. So getting back into the art fair world and really showcasing the modern artwork. So that's somewhere you'll see us. Where else? On the gram.
On the gram, yeah. I had to figure out what the gram was first. Not the Grammys, but the gram.
So if you had everyone who has supported you this year, from customers to family to just the people who encourage you the most, if you had them all in one room listening to you, what would you want to say to them at the end of this crazy year?
Wow, thank you for coming out. I mean, people came out in droves this year to support. I think something with COVID shifted people's mindset.
Yeah.
And they want to support local, handmade, just local businesses. And people came out in force. We've never seen this before, ever.
Yeah.
And the support they have. I mean, there's things as a business, we mess up, and we mess up all the time, and lots of businesses do. And our customers are gracious. And I mean, we've had some things, we've had shipping, we've had just all sorts of stuff. And people are really gracious, and we have to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
And supporting us and supporting our family and our team of, we've got 12 people on payroll right now, and each one of these people is supported by each of these people's sales or rental of our space or rental of our Airbnb. And it's amazing.
Yeah. And I guess what I would say to you all is just know that as kind of like a visionary of this company, just end with life, I just know in the depths of my soul that you all participating in the Bailey Builds life and the world and our family and our team is meant for something big. And I don't want to say big in the terms of like, big in the terms of impact, not in the terms of like fame or fortune or anything like that. You guys are all part of this really unique story about a family and an artist and a group of people who love their city and are trying to make a difference and an impact in their city and in their neighborhoods. So that, thank you for being a part of this huge story. And you're making a difference. You're making a difference to the neighbors who live close to us. You're making a difference in our city when you buy artwork from us, because it helps us to invest back into the community. So I'm excited. Thank you for coming along for the ride, and we're so excited for all the years to come and to see everything that God has planned for us in this business and our team, and in turn the community.
All right, let's go 2022.
Woo!
Bring it on.
After a nap. A 2-week nap. Right?
Yep.
Thanks.